Check. So this is that Whelp stream, huh? Interesting. Do tell me, what's going on? I wasn't due to be awake for another few days. What is this? There's a text bubble here. What game does this one play? Hmm. Makes me wonder what else they do. I walked into this room and simply found nothing other than this contraption. It's interesting, really, how quickly so many of you get attached. How quickly things go so wrong, so quickly. How easy it is to take it all away. Hmm. Regardless, I think that's enough of that when it comes to blank screens and unknown errors, as this devil box is calling it. I think it's time we play a game. What do you all say? Oh, I don't know. There's this game with a green creature. Hmm. Looks interesting. What happens when I click on it? Well, isn't this fascinating? Let's see if I can have you all see what I can see. Hmm. Not this button. Definitely not this one. That just makes things disappear. Hmm. What now? I think I have something. Let's see if this works. Hmm. I think this will do nicely. Can you all see things now? Good. Hmm. Well, isn't this interesting? This looks like the world that I'm supposed to be in, but not exactly the same. What did the whelp say again was the goal? If I remember correctly, it is a progression type of, as they call it, game. They ranted about this game to me for hours on end. Seems interesting enough. I guess we'll play for a little while. I see a health and hunger bar. I assume that means I can die. Here at least. In the other place, though? That was a place where we could not die. It truly does make me wonder where I am. That is the sun. The place I am supposed to be is not like here, but almost has the exact same. My hands move on their own as if I've done this 1,000 times over. This seems familiar and almost comforting. Stone Age. Mine stone with your new pickaxe. If there is wood, that means there is stone pickaxes too. This is most definitely going to be an interesting event. Why are you all waiting long? This contraption seems to have been running for a while. Almost warm to the touch. I think it's high time I introduce myself. I'm called Glitch. I do not remember where I come from. I do not know what the necessary path is. Something I do know is that I'm supposed to be here. Not in this world, but in the next. Before, I was with several others in someplace dark. Damn. I couldn't tell a single thing. I wasn't able to see or hear, but I knew sensations and what they meant. I'm unsure why these things happen. do know one thing. Once I wake up or become alive, things will be much different. I don't need any more of that. What did they say to do again in this game? They ranted about it for at least 8 hours. Something about the house. I wonder what it is they actually want me to do here. Well, I cannot describe what it is that is around me. I can't explain where it is I feel that my body is. I am in a room. It's dark, but not unfriendly. It feels safe. Almost like I've been here before 1,000,000 times over. There's a piece of paper right next to me. There's some drawers here. It appears the whelp left a note. It simply says you can't be here. How amusing. In all honesty, I never intended to be here. But you already know that. It sounds like the whelp is coming back. Crap. Oh, and by the way, my designation is 012.
O2, what the hell are you doing in here? You're not supposed to be in here. You need to get back to your room.
Why not? This game seems interesting after all. Ugh. Fine if you quit your incessant jabbering.
Alright. Gods, what was he doing in here? You all okay, chat? Did O12 go after you at all? Hello, Starmaker. Why is my desktop sound off? Alright, you guys should be able to hear my game sound now. What was he doing? It's nighttime. I don't remember making a world. Let alone for him. Of all of the things for him to do, he hijacks my computer. This is ridiculous. For those who have a lack of understanding, O12 is for an up-and-coming project that I've been working on with multiple others. I suppose we should make a house. I don't remember if this game is on peaceful or not. Hello to Solo Fox Z. Why is my stream titled like this? What is going on with Twitch? Oh, so O12 really did hijack my Twitch. An unknown error has occurred, O12.zip. This'll be fun to scrub out of my systems. I am really sorry, chat, that they managed to somehow get in here. Did they talk about anything that they most likely shouldn't have? O12 has kind of a mouth on him. So if he did, that's concerning, to say the least. I guess we'll just play for a little while until things start bugging out and disconnecting. I'll have to download and rewatch the stream later to figure out when it is they actually showed up and started doing things. Just a bunch of weird gibberish that you couldn't understand. Heard a certain speech of certain people before he could actually start talking. Talking about something, but it was hard to exactly know what he was talking about. Like somehow world wasn't ours to conquer. Interesting. He shouldn't know that yet. I don't understand how he's so self-aware. This project took many people a lot of time. And I'm not about to let him ruin it. And Gods Against Genetics. Sounds familiar for some reason. I wonder why. I truly do wonder. If he said something you're all not supposed to know, that could put the entire project into jeopardy. I need you all to know that. If he's up, that means the others are most likely up as well. Guess it isn't peaceful. No mobs. I'm not hungry. It's weird. Was there anything any of you could remotely understand from him? Yes, you shouldn't know about the others. Put simply, there are more than him in this area. Was there a place he talked about before this? Before he entered the game? Something about how the world was dark, but comforting. He mentioned how he was made for a world similar to this one. Okay. He even... This is what he's supposed to look like. It's similar to my skin. This is odd. Regardless, I'll be having a talk with him later. Were any file names brought up? In the brief moment none of you could hear, he spoke of some files that probably shouldn't have been shown. On the screen it just said file like 012 or something, not much more. You don't really remember, but he did say his designation. Yes, his designation is 012. Him and I both carry the same name because I created him. The others do have names, but I'm not allowed to say them. I can only give hints on these matters, otherwise the higher-ups may come out for my head. That's about as much as I can say on that one. How did I... To whoever followed, I thank you greatly. I was at 19 before, but I'm at 21. That makes me very happy. Thank you for the follow. And no, it isn't illegal for you to ask questions, there's just certain information that I cannot say. Those keeping an eye on things are quite secretive. Even I don't have some of the information. I suppose I should give you all updates on things like videos. Let's see here. Silent Commentary is being finished up and polished in editing. We might see a Let's Play series in modded Minecraft. I'm not too sure. It genuinely depends on how I'm feeling. Man, he really did get an absolute, and pardon my language, shit spawn. Whatever. At this point, O12 is still a child. He doesn't need to know much, and he shouldn't know much. It simply concerns me that he was able to understand my computer and know what to do. He should be that self-aware yet. He just remembered, he said he felt like playing the game was second nature to him. Well, yes, I can tell you that I made sure he knew of this game. After all, it is his life soon. He won't really be able to leave the game. He wasn't created to be outside of the game. He was made to gather information, and that's all. But once he's let loose into the game, it is beyond me what he does. Gods above pray, because the moment he understands what violence is, there may be some issues. O12 isn't particularly violent, he's just irritable very easily. He doesn't like staring people in the eyes. I don't know what to do. On one hand, I want to stream. On the other, I do need to stand ready and make sure none of you commit shenanigans. Actually, now that I think about it, this isn't even his finished skin. This was a beta version of what he was supposed to look like. Why did I get rid of my axe and pickaxe? Why did I do that? Simply put, his features are supposed to be a little bit smoother and less rough cut, like mine are. never had up to 5 people watching my stream before. I will admit it is pretty nice. My highest viewer count ever about a year ago was 3. I'm excited to know that some people are enjoying what I do. Whether it be this weird computer error that I've had, or something that I actually set up. My computer before I realized that O12 was in here, it was running some code because I was trying to optimize. I guess it attracted his attention. How long has this stream even been going for? It says about 35 minutes. You found a link telling you to come over for some reason. My PC shouldn't be able to do that. I didn't give it a thinking power, if that makes any sense. Gosh. It does genuinely make me worry for when he gets let loose. On one hand, I've watched him grow and develop, as he should, but he's never been active. Ever. This was the first time for me seeing him awake. Was it under the best circumstances? No, it wasn't. However, I'll have to make do and most likely have a chat with him some other time. Directional awareness. The house is over there. Even now, when I'm running next to nothing other than OBS and my streaming thing, could be because I have Chrome open. Ugh, my back's starting to hurt. I have an idea. His curiosity may be growing, so he probably will try more things he shouldn't. It's possible. It's possible he will. You guys are going to go blind for a second. I'm not flashbanging you, I'm just changing how things go. That ain't it. Here it is. Yeah, you guys wait for a second. Alright, oh gosh, the lag. How do I put this? Oh, my frames. How do I explain this to you all without completely giving it away and getting in trouble? let's... He has shown an intolerance for water, but I don't think he's allergic. I think I should be able to do this without getting into trouble. Does he like it or no? He doesn't hate it. He doesn't hate water. Alright, this is the very last thing I'm going to show you guys before I can tune out for the night. My back is starting to absolutely murder me. Actually, let me make sure that this says the right thing. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. That looks better. Find a good chiropractor? I can't really do that. I've got a thing with my back preventing me from doing that. Alright. Nobody panic. The screen's gonna go black again. Understand? This is all I can show you. This is all that I can say. I can say it without saying it. However, no, I can't show that. They will get furious. The higher-ups will get furious with me. With that out of the way, thank you all for watching this, very unexpected stream. I didn't realize that my computer could do such things. I would refer you to another streamer, but it appears none of them are active at this time. So with that being said, get something to eat, get something to drink. For some of you, it could be midnight or it could be past dinner time, or maybe you just haven't eaten at all today. Please go care for yourself. I will see you all in the next stream. Take it easy, everyone.